knows the song? I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Let's go, little kitty cats. Kitty cats. That's what Leos are, little kitty cats. We're having a special edition tonight on Addicted to Astrology with TMZ. That's me. It is early 8/8 Lionsgate, so we're definitely feeling our perfect self. So let's get started. We're not going to take too much time. Happy 8/8. The number before 9. Let's go. So it's not that I'm not feeling it tonight. I'm just extra tired. You know, the universe always has my back. It is manifestation week. And I'm just overwhelmed with all the abundance of finances, first of all, that have been coming into me. I'm a supervisor for the almighty government. Y'all know what I say about the government. I'm not going to put myself out there because I appreciate this position and these opportunities that have been given to me. But as I've spoken on before, with Saturn in Capricorn in retrograde, Jupiter in Capricorn in retrograde, and Pluto in Capricorn in retrograde, all those planets are actually changing our government. But I'm happy to be of service for my community in the job I do within the government. So I appreciate that, and I thank the universe. Ashe. All right, so yes, I'm in the nude tonight. I'm gonna keep this here so that my girls don't pop out. But Lionsgate 8/8. It is 8/8. Shout out first and foremost to my cousin Caleb, who has entered his 20s today. Love you, Caleb. He's an 8/8 baby. Every year, not only is it his birthday, which is a great thing, every year he is a Lionsgate's baby. The Lionsgate portal opens every first week in August, and it is at its peak on 8/8. We're going to talk a little bit about what 8 stands for in numerology as well. And what is Lionsgate all together? What does it represent? What does it do for us here on Earth? How effective it is this year in 2020, and what you can do about it. That is why I did not do a Wednesday midweek check-in this week. This has been a different week altogether for episodes because I did a full moon in Aquarius show on Monday instead of Sunday because I wanted to wait for the full moon. And now I'm doing a Friday show, or Friday into Saturday now show, because it is the celebration of Lionsgate. I will be back on Sunday for letting you know about everything else that's been going on, especially the transitions that Mercury and Venus made this week. Don't want to get heavy into it because I want to talk about Lionsgate specifically so we can all manifest at our maximum potential and walk into and step into our power this weekend. All right, so what is Lionsgate? So first off, have you ever heard of a star or an entity brighter in the sky than the sun, than our actual sun that we can see and we use for our energy and our light every single day? Have you ever heard of Sirius? Sirius is actually brighter than the sun. It is bigger than the sun. It's actually 20 times brighter and 2 times bigger than the sun that we know of as always being the brightest entity in the sky. The sun is a star. We've always been taught, even in science class, that the sun is the biggest entity in the sky, and it is not. It is actually right under the star called Sirius. Sirius is aligned right now with the sun in Leo, the earth, and Sirius is actually in the sign of Aries. Aries is another fellow fire sign like Leo. Aries also has those other planets like Mars and the asteroid Chiron in its sign, as well as the part of fortune. I always want to call it the port of fortune. The part of fortune, and I don't think it's in Lilith anymore. However, Aries is really potent right now with the planets and placements that it's in, especially Sirius. So those fire signs, Leo being in our sun and Aries being in Sirius, are definitely putting some powerful energies into the sky right now. And when it all aligns, especially with our planet Earth, Lionsgate is created. So that's just a little background on that. This is going to be a huge event. I'm going to say huge, like old boy Orange does, because it really is. It's going to be extra potent, extra, okay? 8/8 is always a really big event. However, 8/8 being a repetitive number, as well as 2020, makes it even bigger this year. It has been going on since July 31st. Some astrologers said a little bit earlier, 3 days earlier than that. It normally ends on August the 11th, 8/11. Some people say 3 days after that. So we're talking about a 2-week period of manifestation. However, again, this year is going to be so much different that the manifestation that's coming this week will last up until the end of the year. And why not? This is seriously happening for us to step into our power. This is seriously happening for us to recognize how much we put in energy into things will definitely affect us as we continue to evolve and grow with this new era. The new moon in Aquarius, really briefly, Aquarius being the opposite sign of Leo, really gave us the power to step into a new era. Aquarius is all about new. Aquarius is all about humanitarian. Aquarius is all about, not showing too much emotion and getting too heavy into emotions itself and issues amongst groups. And it brings more awareness to us elevating our individuality. If you follow me on Instagram, you notice I definitely spoke about individuality when someone came to me in a political way, because I posted something about our current president that looks like I was supporting him. Now, I support children, as I said in my video, because a child is born every day and adults have been here for a while, and we have to concentrate on what we are leaving on this earth, what is coming on this earth that is going to outlive us, and that is the children, normally, right? Long story short, I pretty much posted that man because he is doing wonderful things to bring children who have suffered for a while out of what they're suffering from. Okay, so individually he's doing that without the support of anyone who thinks that I'm supporting him, or anyone who thinks that they can bring him down because of the illusions that are going on this earth. And I'm gonna leave that at that. So energies are coming in, and this time in 2020, what has happened so far? So let's just think back what has happened so far. So much, right? So many energies, new energies coming in, some positive, some not so positive. So basically we started off this year thinking we were going to have a World War III, right? One of our beloved celebrities died, Kobe Bryant, and that just started a whole collective of celebrity incidents going on since the last week of January. A lot of conspiracies that people, love to call conspiracies. A lot of just things coming into light, especially from my other states, California and Hollywood specifically. What else happened in the first half of the year, right? In the introduction of the year, we had delving into releasing a lot of things, relationships, or even strengthening relationships, building new relationships with people with similar mindsets. I know I let go of a lot of friends at the beginning of the year. One of them is actually a Leo, and when I came home from the West Coast at the end of 2019, I did have the support of people that I actually let go as soon as 2020 came in, and one of them had a birthday yesterday on the 7th, and I pretty much, I'm not a heartless person. I'm actually receiving abundance right now, so I want to keep up the positivity, and I sent her a shout out birthday text, and she was grateful. I just want to let all that who I have not talked to in a while let you know that one day we can come back together, but it's just time for us to individually grow and prosper in different ways. My other light went out. Okay. Well, that's why we have this light here. So, long story short, I did release a lot of people. I did at the same time make a lot of new connections, even today. There's a lot going on in my individual self that is radiating elevation, and I'm getting new opportunities as well as new relationships with people who are on the same kind of vibes. And it took me to release some lower vibrating people. But people evolve and, go higher every day. So I welcome back people who are more open in the near future and have changed. Like, I have even. What else happened? Politics every day, daily propaganda. Quarantine, of course, started in March. We were warned at the end of January, like right around the time when Kobe died. Nobody really paid it attention, and then it just hit us like a ton of bricks. Lockdowns, what else? School closings, reevaluation, redoing of things, revamping things, protests, masks, corruption and scandals and all kinds of things. And that was just the introduction. But the Lionsgate, okay, even though we're basically in the final quarter of the year, the Lionsgate is here to, of course, keep pushing us through and showing us the power that we have to evolve over and rise above and higher vibrate over the things that we have gone through this year and worked hard to survive from and move forward from. And of course, there still will be definite obstacles and serious changes and transformation with all the planets in Capricorn and Aries. But this Lionsgate is definitely going to set us up for higher level energies, higher level vibing. Again, individually raising our own selves up. Okay? So this portal is actually like, if it were a meme, it would be the meme, the light at the end of the tunnel. And basically, if you can picture light at the end of the tunnel and how dark it is in that tunnel and how powerfully bright and motivating, and it just makes you want to get to the end of that tunnel, right? So this is how I want you to think of the Lionsgate portal opening up for you and for us all individually. Even as a collective, if we all can elevate higher individually, the whole collective will elevate higher individually. So This is us stepping into our power again. This is energy of resolution and just confirmation that we are all going to be on the right path. We are all on the right path. If you are taking forward steps, if you are seeing that yes, there is a darkness that we are coming out of, but we definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're definitely on the right path if you're watching this video, even, you know. So spiritually, many of us are aware, conscious, and wanting to elevate higher. We are not. It was funny. Another story I really want to share really quick. I was on the bus, and I guess, you know, by me being a magnetic Scorpio, me being an iconic critical degree, and my son, I'm Scorpio, I get these fixed notions of people because I draw in people that want to just kind of talk to me, pour out their heart, or be, you know, their true self around me. And that's definitely what I want people to be, their true self. However, if your true self is not positive, I just don't want to be around you. So, and I wouldn't want to be around anybody if I'm not positive. You know, I wouldn't want to put any negativity on anybody else. However, this Leo man, he started off saying, you know, it was his birthday. We're just on the bus, and he just wanted to talk. Started off saying it. Well, first he started off fussing because somebody bumped into me. And I'm not fussing about it, but he wants to fuss and cuss at the man. And that to me already is not my cup of tea. But I guess in his personality was to stand up for me in that way. I saw it aggressive, and it really wasn't attractive to me. He wasn't an attractive person either, but long story short, after that, he started pouring out his life about how people were irritating to him and how, you know, can people do this and that, and he's going to this job and he needs a new job and needs a new life. He's moving out of room house. Long story short, he wanted to get to know me, and I didn't want to give him the time of day or energy because his energy wasn't matching mine. Okay? If your energy doesn't match this energy coming in, however, I don't feel like it's going to be anybody watching this video because you're watching this video for a purpose. If you're not getting any energy from the energies coming in the earth right now, but you do want to get energies from the earth right now, start within. The whole situation is about your individual self. Find out what you need to release. Find out what's been holding you back. Find out what is irritating you, in the words of the Leo that I met. You know, Leos are chipper kind of people. You know, there are some that do worry themselves to death or worry others to death. They are a fixed sign like Scorpios are, like Tauruses are, like Aquariuses are. But sometimes they're fixed on being happy, high-vibing people, or else they wouldn't be ruled by the sun. You know, so especially Leos, especially fire signs, Aries and Sagittarius. All of us are going through changes, but keep that fire burning. Keep that motivating vibe that you have, fire signs, and keep it bright. Just like our Sirius star, just like our sun in the sky, just like the energies coming in, just like this Lionsgate 88. Had to show off my nails and my champagne glass. I don't know if y'all can see, but this is actually, we're 6 days away. Next weekend, next Saturday, I believe, it's the 14th. And I got married on August 14th, 2004. So that was 16 years ago almost that I got married. Yes, because my 19-year-old was 3. And I released that. I'm releasing the anger that me and my ex-husband had in the 10 years that we have been separated now, 11. We were only married for 5 years before we separated. We still were married until we actually got divorced after 10 years. long story short, I'm releasing all that, and it's making me feel better. He still does some stupid stuff. He still does some stupid stuff. He's a fixed sign too. He's a Taurus. But I'm just releasing it. I'm not worrying myself to death. I'm not, arguing anymore. I'm not fixed on being controlling or demanding with that man anymore. I just pick up wherever he leaves off as far as our kids, and I keep it moving. So cheers to August 14th, 2004, and releasing that. Put that on the altar for my ancestors. No, not no. All right, did y'all check out at the beginning of this video too how I have the road opener candle? And the road opener candle I went and got from the Botanica. Shout out to Botanica Boricua in Wheaton, Silver Spring area. But the road opener is a good candle to use, especially on when portals are open, like the Lionsgate, especially for manifesting money. I'm manifesting a house that we need to move to. Staying positive about that, because even though I have the money to move, still don't have the place yet. I have an idea though of where we're gonna move. The road opener also opens opportunities in business, and I can say I got a hefty, nice check this week from my government position. Very thankful for that. Getting all the overtime I can get too, so that's why I really need to get my rest. But I've been working really hard this week, y'all. I'm about to get back into my power. You know what I'm saying? I have not ever been broke. Any job I had was not putting me just over broke. I was really working my power, and that's what I'm stepping back into. So hopefully a lot of you are feeling this. Hopefully a lot of you are stepping back into your power and manifesting things. I do want to shout out also my childhood best friend Anna, who was a Capricorn moon like me, Capricorn sun as well, and she manifested a job today, and we just were talking today like about all the stuff we're about to manifest. So just stay tuned. But yes, the number 8 is definitely connected to abundance. It's connected to prosperity, financial well-being, hard work, determination, inner strength, that whole inner peace again, individuality, equalizing, balancing things. Its shape is shaped like the infinity sign. That is an even balance. It's a beautiful mission we're coming into. Out of all this portal, it's really a powerful situation. I cannot stress this enough. Feel the vibe. Another thing about this is that the South Node being in Sagittarius is the energy that we have allowed to release, basically. The South Node is where what you've experienced. It might be your past karma, lessons that you've learned in the past. And we're learning to not be closed-minded. We're learning to be more willing to take in new information. This is the North Node side now, because the South Node side is what we're releasing. We're releasing those opinions, those former beliefs, those the need to not be spiritual. Okay, because even Sagittarius has to deal with all this. But when it's in the South Node, it's not at its highest elevating level. When Gemini is in the North Node, you are definitely taking more time to release and be steadfast. The North Node has to do with moving into your destiny, moving into what's right for you. This does not sound like the Lionsgate portal. We're moving towards the light. We're moving towards the power within. And the North Node being in Gemini conjunct with Venus a few days ago. Now Venus has moved into Cancer, which we'll talk about on Sunday. But when it was making that conjunction, it was definitely bringing harmony over, from healing, from love, from the root chakra, things that you have done in your past life, have come to a time where it just needs to be released and not be done anymore. It's not fitting anymore. And once you realize that, you'll realize that the path you are on, getting away from those old notions, are definitely what you should be doing. And that is not only for all individuals, that is for the whole collective as well. That is why the North Node has to deal with the whole collective instead of individually, like we're speaking about the Lionsgate portal. I just want to plug my company that I've had the name for a while, and I'm definitely going to use some of my good opportunity and financial abundance that I'm getting in to push my company called Get a Life. GID, GIDALYFE. Getting it done and always loving yourself forever. So that again speaks to your individual self. You're getting it done. Nobody else is doing it for you. You are getting it done. And always loving yourself forever. Can't nobody love you like yourself. And if you can't love yourself, how you gonna love anybody else? That's my favorite RuPaul saying. I just love my nails too. I actually did my nails this color since Wednesday. I just repainted them because they look really good on my girl Cardi B in her new video. Wow. However, the video is just not at the right time. It is wonderfully put together. However, certain things happening in the celebrity world just are not appropriate at this time. But the song is fire and the looks are fire. And I love purple and yellow. And she wore it well in the video. Just wanted to plug that for her too. Yeah. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want to ramble too long. I want to get more information out to you all. I want you to just basically go out and manifest. Sit outside under the Lion's Gate, under the sun, under the moon is actually in Aries now, so it's a good time to even manifest with the Aries moon. But dig deep, find out what is not fitting anymore, and then once you release that, not forever, because things change on a daily basis in 2020, but release it just so you can see how you're going to step into your power without the old ways of doing things, and beliefs and narratives can change new and build you up for the better, if that makes sense. Okay, shout out to those whose birth charts I did this week. Thank you so much for supporting me. Shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining us. I am TMZ, teaching everyone abundantly, empowering many. This was a random episode tonight. We're going to start with episode 16 on Sunday. And that'll basically be about the rest of August, going into Virgo season in a couple of weeks already. Yeah. August the 15th is also a special day for one of my friends who's gone into the ancestral realm. We're going to definitely discuss her next on Sunday too. Shout out to Tanika Skinny Pimp Fontanelle. Love you all. Again, thank you for liking, subscribing, viewing, and commenting. I will see y'all in 2 days, a day and a half, because we're already in a Saturday. Y'all manifest. Y'all leave me questions to help you manifest. Go get second opinions. Go see other astrologers. Shout out to Dolo. Shout out to Kanja Queen. Shout out to Pretty Boss. Shout out to Molly. I can't never remember her name, and I study from her all the time. Shout out to Bahati Life. Shout out to Scorpio Mystique. my favorite. Please follow her if you're a Scorpio. She also has her astrology page and her app on Apple only. Sorry, Androids. It's called Know the Zodiac, KNOW the Zodiac, and she has one for each sign on there. She was, other than my mother, she was the very first astrologer that I've followed ever in life, and I've been following her since 2015, and really kind of stepped into and went to she came to LA, and I went to a meet and greet with her, and she spoke to me, and that moment, you know, she felt that some of us needed to be astrologers, and from that day on, that was 2018, I've been really going into it and getting heavy into it. She did my birth chart for $90. I'm only charging y'all $25. So please hit me up if you need your birth chart. I think I'm gonna come back with some new hair, because as cute as this looks, it's getting a little too bushy and tangly. But isn't that a mane for Leo? I'm gonna still try to rock my Leo season hair, even though it's everywhere. All right, y'all, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will talk to y'all Sunday evening, because I do gotta work in the daytime on Sunday. So check y'all around 11 Sunday night. Peace.